pigs in human clothing. Today, we're taking a look at the Figma Kiryuin Satsuki from Kill la Kill. This figure's got some nice details and paint apps, looking like it's stepped right out of the anime series, which I really like about that, and surprisingly well balanced, and it's got some awesome accessories. But what we want to look at is that articulation. Usually, I start off talking about the head, but in order to move the head, we've got to move these shoulders around. So let's talk about these shoulders. They can move back and forth, like so. And then there's a Figma joint in here that allows you to pull on a hinge, back like that. There's another Figma joint that allows that motion for some strange reason. And you think they get in the way, but they actually don't. With that being said, the head can look up and down. If you move the shoulders forward like that, you can move the head side to side, tilted side to side. And as you saw me just move, there's Figma joints at the head for the hair that can move them up and down and side to side, like so. Getting that shoulder arm out of the way, you can move the arm up that high and move it back that far. There's a weird pull-out mechanism that gives it a ball joint, and there's a hinge here that allows the arm to go up that high. There are two swivels. There's one right here at the Figma joint, and there's one down here right underneath there. It's pretty tight, so I don't really try to move it too often. I get enough right here. And there's also a joint, the swivel at the elbow. Single jointed elbow, though it goes a little over 90 degrees, which is pretty good. To be expected from a Figma, it's got that hinge peg system for the wrist. And a lot like the Ryuko, there is no movement down here. It's all up here, right here at this titty action. It can go side to side pretty far. They can go down, but not really up that much, which a lot of people have already said this, but there's these vertebrae. So down in the thighs, you can get the legs to kick forward that far. A lot of people have had problems with this falling out. If you just hold it in while you're moving the legs, it's perfectly fine. You can move back only that far because they decided they wanted to give Satsuki that serious junk in the trunk and kick out to the side only that far. So that means we can only get the tap dancing, plip plop, sip sop, or flip flop. Swivel at the thigh. Single jointed knee. Again, it goes a little over 90 degrees. And cool rockers. And lastly, the foot can tilt up that far and tilt down that far. Now that we've seen that articulation, let's look at those accessories. She comes with a sheathed Bakuzan. Bakuzan outside of the sheath. She also comes with the other half of the scissor blade. Cine Soshit's decapitation mode. So there's like this piece right here, and what you can do with it is you can take the two scissor blades and you can connect them. See what you do. See I have them right here, like that. See? Oh, I knocked that over. See, and then I take, okay, and then you take this piece, and then you feed it through there, okay, and then you feed it like that, and then you put this piece in there like so, and that's the scissor blade. See, and now you have them both connected like an actual scissor, and it's like cut, 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 sip, 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 sip. Also, it's a good thing I said. So as you saw, there's faces, like the screaming face, and then there's the
Then there's like the, oh god. And then there's the, like the cocky, like look to the side face. And let that focus. Okay. And a lot of people, I noticed, no, not a lot of people, but there's some people that are curious as to whether or not this does come out. You just pull it out like so, and it's like clear. And yeah. And of course, what's a Figma without the Figma stand and the thing that holds the hands? And there's hands for it. And yeah.
Double decapitation mode. My initial response of this figure actually wasn't all that positive, but the more I messed with it and the more I got to know the figure, I actually grew to like it quite a bit. While this kind of gets in the way, they did a lot to make sure that you were able to move this around and still get a decent amount of articulation. The legs don't go back as far as I would like because of the nice booty they put up on it, but they had to do what they had to do. But as a figure, and as the way it looks great, and you can still get into a bunch of poses. So, if you're a Kill la Kill fan, I definitely suggest you pick this figure up. If not, you could probably skip it, because if you hadn't seen Kill la Kill, there's really no other reason to have this figure. And that's my opinion. And that's all I have to say. Now, I hope you guys like the review, and I'll see you guys next time.
I almost forgot, she also comes with a cardboard cutout of a group of one-star Goku uniform students that just sit kind of like just for like accent. It looks really cool, like posed with it, because you know she's all majestic and like, you know, like she a bad bitch.